You ever heard a song that you think is really shit? A song that makes you wonder how did that become a hit? Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's a lot of bad songs that we're gonna attack. 1,001 steaming piles of crap. I'm telling you the truth, you know that we don't lie. Here's 1,001 songs that make you wanna die. Oh.
And now, here's your hosts, Zav, Bevo, Dan, and Gypsy.
This is 1,001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, the podcast where we force people to sit through ungodly, corny stories about photos we've taken.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's what the whole podcast is about?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
I mean, that and other things.
Sometimes. We're doing...
Mostly this.
Fucking Photograph by Nickleback.
Every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found a photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye.
Yeah. When I found out we were doing this one,
Right.
I just every time I thought about it, I just had a little chuckle because of that meme. You cannot take this song seriously.
Yeah. No, not at all. We've got Bevo as always.
Hello.
Trusty Beverage. Dan Southern's back from the dead.
Fuck off.
And we do have a special guest. We have Australian heartthrob and stand-up comedian Daniel
threat.
Connell. How you going, mate?
G'day, fellas. Thanks for the... I don't know where you got the heartthrob thing from, but that's much appreciated.
Look, I might have been Googling someone else. Maybe like Daniel McPherson or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, it sounds...
yeah, I typed Daniel in, a heartthrob came up. I'm like, yeah, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who it would be? It would be Daniel Conn, the former rugby league player. He's like a model and everything.
Oh,
so
see, there
almost
you go.
the same name.
Yeah.
That's where the heartthrobs. But I'll
Must
take
have
it.
been. Take it. It's out there now. Yeah. Now, when I was talking to you about coming on the podcast, had to come up with some songs.
Yeah.
It's tricky because we've done so many episodes. There's so many shit songs already ticked off the list. But you came up with Photograph by Nickleback.
I did. And
Yeah.
look, I know Nickelback are easy targets and they cop a lot of shit and have done for the last number of years.
Yeah.
But this song just, I've got a couple of little things, real good reasons why this is my least favorite. Well, definitely in my top 2 or 3 least favorite songs. I threw a couple
Just
of other ones
Nickelback
at me.
songs or all songs?
All songs.
Yeah,
So-
okay, right. Okay. This is in my top 10 worst Nickelback songs for sure. He's like, you look over and he's got a Nickelback shirt on. It's just like, they need to know that this is the one I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a bit of lyrics here, so let's get into them. Let's unpack it. The first verse. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up. I think the present owner fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hard for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I broke in twice. I must have done it 6 times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in.
Right, Billy Madison.
It's like, when do you stop? When do you stop to be like, okay, well, that's retarded. Like what the hell is he talking about?
Imagine being in year 8 and Chad Kroger just shows up and he's just fucking walking the school halls. He's like, is that the fucking Nickelback guy? It's like, yeah, he's trying to do school all over again. He's trying to graduate. What the fuck? Why is he actually at the school though? So, I don't know, man. He gets to do what he wants, I think.
I would love to see you, Chibs, just with the music backing you, reading it out how you just were just then with the actual music from the song.
One of our favourite things. There's your Patreon backer bonus.
Yeah, that should be a Patreon. I'll do that. I'll find the instrumental and I'll just read it out like that.
It could work.
There's usually so much. There's like 1,000% more aggression when Chibs does it.
Less melody, that's for sure.
There's no melody, and like wherever there's anything at all with some emotion, it's like zero emotion, 100% aggression.
Yeah, that's because I'm dead inside.
Yeah,
yeah. The whole thing about him, like, should I go back and try and graduate? It's like, dude, like, fucking 30 plus now.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Not
it's
to
time
mention,
to move on.
He said he had broken in like 6 times, so I don't think they're going to be too happy with you, mate. If you're going to go back to the school now, you've just given me
your
shit,
own, mate.
Why? Yeah, and you're doing all right for yourself. Like this is your 5th album, I think. This song came out. I think, I don't think you need to bother.
Yeah, move on, mate. Like, you know,
yeah, you're onto a good thing. Like a lot of people seem to not like your band, but still, I'm sure he's
Still, you win
That
some,
is
you
my
lose
point. It's
some.
like, what are you going to do once you graduate, Chad? Oh, I might leave this fucking music business. It's not doing much for me.
Yeah.
Get into bloody law.
This does stink of like a 5th album track when you're basically scraping the bottom of the barrel so much for lyric ideas that you've got to go through a photo album and be like, oh, Red Eye. They didn't take the red eye out of that one. And what's on Joey's head?
Yeah.
And it's like, and then he's got his assistant writing all this down. It's like, just write down whatever I say. I'm just going to use that as lyrics now. Oh,
Yeah.
sir, Mr. Kroger, sir.
yeah. And this is where I grew up.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the current owner's done some handyman work on the skirting.
Yeah,
It's good stuff. Write it down.
Yeah, you're getting this right. Yeah.
Or he's got one of those dictaphones.
ridiculous.
He's like, memo to self. 2nd floor, half for sneaking out.
Yeah.
yeah.
No windows.
Yeah.
I've never tried to sneak out of a floor. Like you sneak out windows and doors, but no, you don't. I think the hard part is the fact that you're trying to go through the floor.
Yeah. Without any sort of digging materials.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of this room straight down through the
Down is
floorboards.
the best way.
Also,
Chad, there's a window. No. Look at these floorboards.
Rip them up.
the way the lyrics go, it's like the 2nd floor is half for sneaking out, and this is where I went to school. What, on the 2nd floor of your house?
Yeah,
He's moved on down the street. Possibly.
Homeschool.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he was homeschool. He does look like a homeschool kid.
Criminal record says I broke into my own house 6 times.
I looked it up. There was a Genius annotation for this verse.
It's the one and only Genius annotation for the song as well.
Right, okay. It's based around the red eyes, mainly. Someone's gone to a lot of research into his eyes being red. He's like, this could mean 3 things. 1, he is not the most tech-savvy person, so he's curious as to why their eyes are red. Camera flash causes red eye, a problem most computer software or photo app on your iPhone, iPod can now fix. Yeah, so they're giving Chad a hot
You
tip
haven't
there.
seen Red Eye for a long time, have you? It's a very
Are you
last
getting
century
your bloody
problem.
disposable camera out much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very last century problem.
I think there's a whole podcast in tracking down people that used to like develop photos for people and just asking them their
See where they
craziest
are now.
stories. Like, no, just like, what did you see that you can't unsee?
Yeah.
Yeah. There would have been some weird shit
yeah.
that you would have had to have taken photos of and taken it to like the
I've got it.
chemist to get developed.
I'll have to send you a photo, but I've got a photo of myself naked that we did up
Don't
for.
send it to me.
No, I'll have
dick
to.
pics, but like analog, like in the mail.
And Naomi and I, we were doing up a photo to give to my friend for a housewarming gift, and so I got naked and put a skateboard over my dick. So I was genuinely naked, and not only that, I was like posing in a really sexual way, and then so she's done it all up like pop art and like yellow and blue and red and all this stuff, and so we got it blown up like this big. like about a meter big. And then so we went to the place that they develop it, and the chick, like, we were just staring the chick down while she was doing it and watching her try to stay as professional as she could. And then she fucked it up, so she had to get someone else to come in and help her with the photo. And the whole time I'm just standing there smiling at them the entire time. It's very funny, the shit that they have to go through.
Did you have red eye in your picture?
No, but I had blue dick. Yeah.
It's the worst eye.
Yeah.
The second option they said is maybe they were so high or drunk that day. That's why Joey has something weird on his head and he's laughing so much about it. And then there's the third option is before or during the picture taking place, Chad and his friends were in the middle of laughing so hard, so many tears came to their eyes, causing them to go bloodshot and puff up.
Yeah.
Chad forgot the joke. Yeah.
Could be anything.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, that one doesn't hold up.
No, not at all. Okay, the chorus. Chorus goes, oh, 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 oh God, I. Every memory of looking out the back door. I had the photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it. Time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it. Time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
That third goodbye's in brackets too.
It is.
It's implied.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though he says it.
Yeah. Why is it starting with oh God, I?
What? It's weird because he says, I don't understand when he's saying goodbye. I don't know. Did he say it before or is he saying it? Because in the film clip, he's in the town.
Yeah.
So I'm so confused by it. I don't know
It's
where.
Like he's throwing the photos away.
Is he saying this to a person in the photo, the actual photo, that his life?
Maybe he's saying it to Joey. Maybe
He's saying
Joey
it to the memory,
shit on
his
head.
memories. He's got dementia. He's saying goodbye to all
Right.
his memories.
Oh, I like that.
How good would that be? Eventually, he'd forget he was in Nickleback. Yeah. I had no recollection of this chorus at all. Like, I couldn't sing it to you. I couldn't fucking remember. Like, reading that now, I can't base that around any melody whatsoever.
Really?
I
That's
can't.
that
Can you
song
sing
was
it for me?
No. it is like it is tattooed to my brain. I reckon 2005 it came out. I must have heard that song 70 times. Literally, I did have a mate that would play it all the time when I was in his car.
All right.
But
I think
It's not my mate anymore.
I think it's been ruined. I'll say it again. It was that meme that's like, look at this graph. And he shows
Yeah.
a picture of a
See,
graph.
I missed all of this somehow.
man. And then
What,
it
the
turned into-
meme?
I missed the meme.
Oh,
I missed
man.
the
Dude,
song.
It started
I
out with the
think-
graph thing, and then it went, look at this giraffe.
Yeah.
Just the way they edit it is so fucking funny.
Nothing. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I know it's super old now, like the meme's super old, but I remember the first time seeing it and just going like, holy fuck, that is funny. because he goes like, look at this, and they just cut his own word closer to where it's like to where it was. And so he goes, look at this graph, and then they zoom up in on his face, and he's like,
But it also stretches the word graph, so it's the length of the word photograph.
yeah, look at this graph.
This is going to be one of those things that I discover now, like 10 years after it was popular, and just start posting it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen this one?
Yeah. Very clever.
Confusing chorus. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, how's the lead up to? He's like, oh God, and then he gets into it. It's like, God, like that's not anything, man. It's like that's what that is like what you do on stage live when you're or in a jam session when you're feeling it. But like you don't write that down and record it. Surely, like I mean, he did.
It's
But
fifth album.
The way you
Fifth album.
the way you read it out, Chibs, it sounded like he's in the studio and the chorus is about to come and he actually hasn't written anything. And he's like, oh God, I every memory.
Every moment.
Well, it would be a big gap if it was like, if I was them, I wouldn't let me in, and then it'd be a massive gap all the way up to like every memory you're looking at the back door. Like.
Yeah.
So like, they're like, Chad, we need some filler, and they're like, just murmur some noises. Refer to your God.
He holds the eye. He holds for ages as well. He goes before he.
Yeah,
it's a long eye.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In the lyrics, it's got "Oh God, I." Comma, eye. But it's actually just one eye.
Just to let you know that it goes for a long time.
You can only take this at face value.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Hey, like the only thing I know about this song is that very first line. That, look at this photograph. And it's like, after that, I'm like, that's all I knew of this song. That's everything. How did I miss it?
Dubby Energy has declared war on Big Energy, who probably support ISIS. If you want an energy drink with no maltodextrin, no artificial colours, and no kickbacks that fund insurrections in the Middle East, then look no further. So head on over to dubby.gg and use the promo code 1001songs, that's the number 1001, for 10% off price of purchase. And remember, kids, if it's not Dubby, it's ISIS.
طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
I'm amazed that you're a music fan and you missed this one.
Yeah,
I know of it. I just couldn't sing it to you.
Right. I don't know the facts here or not, but I reckon this is their biggest song out of all of their songs.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, it has to be up there. Yeah,
I thought it was that one about getting sucked off.
I like your pants around your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, that one.
Or he's sucking someone off. I can't remember. But either way, there's a
Joey, I think. It's Joey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey's
okay, I just looked it up.
That's why his eyes are red. What's on Joey's head? Jizz.
Yeah, get that in your eye.
That'll make it. It's pink eye, not red eye.
Sting for an hour.
I've just looked it up. So
the second verse.
Just before you do that,
What did you look up? What did you look up?
I've just looked up jizz.
How long does the sting last?
So someday, photograph, far away, if everyone cared, gotta be somebody. All peaked at number 1 on the Billboard charts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So equally popular.
Very popular band. The second verse. Christ. Remember the old arcade? Blew every dollar that we ever made. The cops hated us hanging out. They say somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. We said someday we'll find out how it feels to sing to more than just the steering wheel. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She had a couple of kids since then. I haven't seen her since God knows when.
Fucking hell.
Does he strike you as the kind of guy that the cops hate?
No. I think the cops fucking love him.
This is that real Bruce Springsteen sort of situation where he's talking about being a blue-collar dude that's actually never worked a day in his life because he's always been a successful musician.
I've seen a bus once. Yeah.
He says the cops hated him hanging out at the arcade.
Yeah.
And then someone went and burnt it down. I have a sneaky suspicion it's definitely the cops have burnt the arcade down. That's pretty
hanging out.
Yeah. That's pretty.
The kids are
obvious.
always hanging out here. Let's burn the fucking place down.
There's nothing else to do in this town.
Those
Got one
damn
fuckwit
kids.
keeps breaking into his own house.
He's always driving around, singing at his fucking steering wheel, and then playing the arcade all day.
I need a little bit of bloody excitement.
He's always
go get
kissing
the
me
petrol
wife,
can.
Kim.
Yeah. Kim's the first girl he kissed. That's me bloody missus.
Yeah. I've knocked her up a bunch of times.
How's he? He goes, Kim's the first girl I missed. Oh, sorry. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous I nearly missed. It's like, he's like, oh, first kiss. Right, here we go. Ooh. Okay, now lean into the collarbone and, oh, wait a minute. That's not what you do. Oh, I'm nervous.
Maybe he had a run up.
No, I think this is a sneaky... He's a sick fuck. This is a sneaky way of the fact that he attempted to go down on her without her permission.
He's
He's
like, I
missed
thought
by
you
a
could
long way
choose.
then, if that's the case.
He was way off. He's like, oops, missed.
Missed.
Don't mind Chad.
Yeah.
From a rhyming point of view, I think that's the laziest part of the song as well. Like, she's the first girl I kissed. That's good, but to find his way around, because he's obviously looked for missed, pissed,
Yeah.
list, and he's come
He
to.
should have said that. I was so nervous that I nearly pissed. That would be way better.
Started with one finger, got in a fist.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
I don't know why he
the
left
idea
that
that
line out.
I like the idea that
Record
it's-
label probably would have stepped in there, eh?
It's Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. And then the next line has to start with, pissed. And then myself. It's like one of those things where the rhyme carries across.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, clever songwriting.
Yeah.
The clever songwriting is well and truly out the window by this point. Like, well and truly. And there's a fucking massive handbrakey halfway through this thing where he's talking about his childhood, hanging out at the arcade, listening to the radio, and then all of a sudden he's like smashing some bird. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
He also says he hasn't seen her since God knows when, but he also knows that she's had a couple of kids.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah,
at least
Facebook
seen her
stalker.
since then.
And I don't think Facebook or anything was out at that point. So he must have been really stalking, like proper stalking.
Maybe he was rich enough to have a private detective follow Kim around.
Yeah, he would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
this point, yes.
Imagine that. You get a call from Chad from Nickleback. Hi, there's this girl, Kim. She's my first kiss. I want you to follow her day and night. I'll pay you big money. Off you go. It's like, fucking hell, I'm working for the guy from Nickleback.
Oh, how good's this?
What about he says we used to listen to the radio
Yeah.
and sing along with every song we know. It's
Yeah.
like used to, past tense, sing along with every song we know, present tense. Like that's not right. It should be sing along with every song we knew.
Radio.
Yeah, we listened to the radio, sing along with every song we knew.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
And also the steering wheel, like surely he would have had other mates there he could sing to. Why would you don't have to sing to the steering wheel. Just
What the fuck? Yeah,
Can you
steering
imagine
wheel.
how weird it would be if you got in the car with your mates and song comes on, everyone's sort of singing along, having a good time, and fucking intense dude driving is just eyeballing the steering wheel, just fucking belting it out, just never lose eye contact with the steering wheel. It's like, we're all trying to have a good time. You're freaking us out.
Watch the road, Chad.
Oh, fuck, you hit Kim.
Chad,
Give a mouth to mouth.
you're in a one-way street, Chad. Listen to the radio. Facing the steering wheel.
Straight into the arcade.
Yeah, or maybe it's just a steering wheel that he carries around with him and sings to.
It's not attached to a car.
No.
Like Axl Rose has a steering wheel microphone stand. Maybe it's that.
Wait, what?
Axl Rose has got like the bottom of the mic stand is like a steering wheel, so he can throw it around and shit.
Oh, right, okay.
If that was
Oh.
here, he'd do a good impression.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
can't
not,
even
so
picture
fuck
that.
him.
He's not. Okay, the bridge. He smashes another chorus out with the oh God's eyes. And then we got a bridge. The bridge is, I miss that town. I miss their faces. You can't erase. You can't replace it. I miss it now. I can't believe it. So hard to stay, too hard to leave it. If I could, I'd relive those days. I know the one thing that would never change.
What?
I don't know.
Me.
Oh, he doesn't explain that bit.
Nah.
Leaves us hanging.
Or maybe it's the one thing that would never change is every memory of looking at the back door. Like, because he leads into those chorus.
Yes.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay.
But then he's saying
All
goodbye to it. So would it change or wouldn't it? What is it, Chad?
Yeah.
And what are you doing with their fucking faces that you miss them so much?
So when I first looked at that, I read it as feces.
I miss that town. I miss their feces.
I miss their feces. Like, fuck, this guy. No
You
wonder
can't
they kicked him
erase,
out
you
of
can't
town.
replace these.
Do you really think, like, if we all had to be honest with each other here, that Chad really misses his hometown this much compared to the
Fuck no.
like massive mansion or wherever he lives now with the strippers and
Avril Lavigne.
the coke and whatever else he's got going on?
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely not.
do you believe him?
I don't.
I don't. I feel like he could have bought his childhood home as well. I could have added, yeah.
He could have bought his childhood town.
Well,
I reckon.
even
Yes.
with the,
Yeah.
like, do you reckon he can afford it even with all the fixer-uppers that have been done? Like, the guy's done it up a bit.
Oh yeah, the present owner.
Real estate value might have skyrocketed after he painted the deck.
Yeah,
He
that's
could
the
have bought-
thing. It's like you're whinging about your hometown so much. Fucking just go there.
Yeah.
You can just go there.
Whenever.
You're allowed
Go
to
and-
just do that.
Yeah, fix it. Buy the arcade, buy the school, buy it all.
Go
Get-
see the faces that you miss so much.
Hit up Kim. She's waiting for you.
I wonder
Yeah,
how Kim feels now. Do you reckon Kim thinks she made the right choice?
probably not. You're looking at her deadbeat husband now. I was like, I can't believe I got 4 kids to you. I could have been fucking hanging off the arm of Chad Kroger from fucking Nickleback. I could have been Mrs. Nickleback. I'm stuck with you, you useless piece of shit. Fucking disappointment. Fuck you. That's every day. That's Kim.
Every day. Yeah.
I pictured Kim sitting there watching fucking MTV or whatever this is on, and it goes, Kim's the first girl I kissed, and she's kind of goes, oh no, don't talk about this.
Unless she married someone, the other famous person from the town, like it was between him and Tim McGraw or something.
High school quarterback. Owns a car dealership. Yeah. Yeah, she married Tim McGraw.
And when she sees all the memes and stuff, I think she'll think she's made the right choice when she sees.
Yeah.
Cool. And then
How
he went
much
and did that
shit
song
they
with
got.
Nelly, and it's like, oh fuck, what are you doing, Tim? Jesus.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's all the lyrics. He just smashes a bunch of choruses out. Yeah. it's
No,
all
there's an
repeating
outro
shit.
there that's repeating, but it's funny how he ends it. I hate when songs do this. He goes, "Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Every time I do, it makes me."
What?
And it's
That's right.
well, that's it.
Come back for photograph part 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's also really
Click,
funny to think
like.
about the way Americans pronounce photograph, and then he has
Yeah.
to make that rhyme with laugh.
yeah.
But he actually
That-
says laugh.
That might be the most annoying thing about this song to me, is the fact that photograph rhymes with laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that irritates me so much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much it does.
Laugh is one of those words that just the more you think about it, the funnier a word it is.
Laugh.
Laugh.
I just
Laugh.
we've
I reckon-
spoken about this a lot, the whole like writing lyrics down and going like if you've ever written a song, you write the lyrics down, you go, they're shit. Like they're fucking shit. I can't do them. They're no good. I think you need to have like a poster up on your wall of Chad Kroger, like just looking over you and go like, they're better than Photograph. They're better than Photograph. I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to stick with
Yeah.
them. It's better than Photograph. Yeah.
Lyrics don't mean any. I'm like completely convinced you can write anything you want in a song now, but like as long as it's catchy, like the music matters and the catchiness matters, but the lyrics do not matter at
They're
all.
totally irrelevant these days.
Like,
Yeah.
MGK, that fucking dickhead,
Oh,
was Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, his lyrics are fucking so stupid, and like everything about him is fucked, and he continues to prove how much of a fucking dickhead he is.
Yeah.
But he's capturing someone somehow, and it's all like I don't reckon there's anyone out there that's loving his lyrics necessarily.
See, I disagree. I reckon you need just one, like
What? Goodbye.
one couplet that's like hooks the whole song. So look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. That's enough for you to be like, this song's about this, and then everything else in the song can be whatever the fuck you want, because you've already sort of given the blurb. This is the trailer for the rest of the song.
So you reckon if you did that line and then just went "durr" for the rest of the song, it would just be a huge hit.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
It might work.
Might as well be that.
Okay, so we've got 2 Patreon things to do now. We've got me reading the lyrics out like how I have, and then we've got just replacing everything else with "durs." Seeing if it's just as good.
Oh, Dura.
This is hot.
This podcast is sponsored by Ghetto Bird Studio. Do you write music? Do you want people to hear it? Do you want your music to sound less shit than it does right now? If you answered yes to these questions, then you should record your music at Ghetto Bird Studio. We record all types of music: rap, rock, hip-hop, jazz, jazz fusion, metal, electro, even country. We can't promise that your music won't be shit, but we can promise to make it sound less shit. Here's a before and after.
Grab my body and spank my ass.
Rub my body and spank my ass.
Contact us now at ghettobirdstudio.com.au.
Tell these haters. Non-stop music.
A shout out to our Patreon subscribers, Mr. Bob Ross, Ryan Dunn, and Mike and Wayne. You have all joined Bevo's Crazy Frog fan club. Thanks so much for your support. We appreciate it. Cheers.
Tell these haters. Non-stop music.
Okay, it was released September 20, 2005. It's written by Nickleback. All 4 members of Nickleback. Chad Kroger, Mike Kroger, Ryan Peake, and our mate, Daniel Adair. We spoke about Daniel with, we had Mike Goldstein on. And and we did Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down. And Daniel Adair was in 3 Doors Down.
Really?
Yeah.
What instrument?
Roll.
The drummer. yeah. Yeah, drum roll. He's the drummer of 3 Doors Down. He left 3 Doors Down to join Nickleback.
Oh, wow.
So
yeah.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So I looked it up. Kroger, Chad, sorry, I know you're all thinking Mike, but no, Chad. He said the photograph he holds up in the music video is the one that he wrote the song about.
Photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him and his friend Joey Moy, who is also the producer of this track, and Nickelback's pretty much in-house engineer and producer, does all their stuff, with a champagne chiller on his head. Apparently they got it for him as a wedding present or something, and they thought that was funny. Now, are these the type of people you want to hang out with? That, like, you know, a good time to them is like, oh, hey, Joey, put the champagne cooler on your head. Someone get a photo of this. Joey's got it on his head.
Have a look at this. What the hell is on Joey's head? It's like, it's a champagne cooler.
Yeah, it raises a couple of questions, doesn't it? Like, what is it? This sounds like it's been, that photo is from post his hometown. Like, it sounds like it's something more recent.
I just Googled the photograph from photograph.
Yeah, so did I.
Did it break the internet?
The picture of him looks exactly the same as the picture of him holding it. It can't be that It can't be that far.
Yeah.
Nah. Unless
wrote
like
it a week later.
Crack the code. It's definitely written in a couple of, however long it takes to get a photo developed.
Yeah, he's talking,
20 minutes.
him talking about Ken as his
I'll
first
sit down.
kiss. That was only last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he definitely
was
would have known what
34
was on
years
his
old.
head. He definitely knows what's on Joey's head. So he doesn't need to ask us what the hell is on Joey's head.
unless he was just a really early bloomer and he looked like that since he was like 13.
Fully grown Kroger.
Fully grown Kroger.
Realised the vision very early.
Yeah.
Apparently, he said he did break into his high school and stole money from the office safe 11 times, but half a dozen flowed better with the lyrics. Broke in about 11 times.
That's sick. I'd get on board with that.
Worked.
Make that 6 because it's
Plus,
better
when he says,
rhymes.
Yeah. What does he say there? He's like, criminal record says I broke in twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. Well, fucking dickhead, you just admitted it in song.
Yeah.
And that's become one of the biggest songs of all time. So
What's the
I fucking
statute of
hope.
limitations on a break-in, I wonder?
Yeah, I hope the police caught up with him there and we're like, so you've documented that you did this more than twice, so we have to actually charge you now.
You've got this old retired cop from his hometown he's never given up on the case.
I fucking knew it. I knew you did it more than twice.
How much money could there
bastard.
possibly be in the flow to the school too? It's like the fucking Mufti Day money.
Yeah.
Gold coin donation.
Gold coins.
There's like $150 in Mufti Day money, and then
Well, how
there's
much
like
did you get from the Coke machines, Dan? So Dan Southern here had a reputation for stealing money
He's looking
from
real
Coke
shifty.
machines.
they call me Coke Can Dan for more reasons than one.
How much did you make?
I think in total
if
it was
I
like
remember it right, you stole the keys from someone that worked for like the vending machine company.
no,
or
it was
something?
it was like this kid. His mum had recently just like bought or hired a vending machine, whatever you do for your business. So she had a full on Coke machine, vending machine at her business, and the master key is like the same on all the machines. So unless you get it changed, the key that you've got will open like any Coke machine. And so once he told us that, we just went cha-ching, and we went round in the middle of the night and just like went to local businesses and ripped them off. And I think we ended up getting about like $2,000 in total, but full on like 20 cents and $1 coins, and like $300 or $400 at a time.
Yeah.
And so you'd like if you'd open the thing and it was $1 coins, you'd be like, sweet, that's a big score. But otherwise, if it was silver coins, like it's not nothing. But now you've got a
Was it
fuckload.
like the
of...
movie Blow, where like you're just hiding, like he hides cash like in his roof and shit, but you're just like ripping your wall panels out to put coins in.
Yeah. Also, we just put it under our bed. Yeah.
You're living the Australian version of Chad Kroger's photograph. You've got the photograph of yourself with the skateboard, and then you must have cracked the Coke machines a half a dozen times.
We actually did do a half a dozen times as well.
You've got the
You're
lyrics.
like Australian Kroger.
Yeah.
I'm calling it Australian Kroger from now on.
Look at this Coke machine.
Apparently, in October 2019, US President Donald Trump used a portion of this music video and song and edited it. So
it says graph instead.
it showed. It's like I'm wondering if like Donald Trump actually himself is at like a laptop in the Oval Office at his desk with like a video, like a fucking video editing software to make memes. But it's like he used basically the meme, but he put in a photo of Joe Biden and his son playing golf with like these Ukrainian fucking money launderers, and then posted it on Twitter with the opening line of this song as his tweet.
Wow.
But he'd made this meme about Joe Biden and his son hanging with Ukrainian money launderers. And I'm like, there must have been something more important going on that day.
Yeah.
He was the president.
Mr.
Apparently
President, not now. I'm
Was
busy.
was Chad? Are they on his side? Were Nickelback fans of his?
not. No, they weren't.
Weren't happy about it, right.
Surprising, but you know who were? 3 Doors Down.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have left fucking
yeah.
old mate in a hard
Daniel
position.
Yeah, 3 Doors Down were one of the only bands to play at his inauguration.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess that would probably you'd probably sell a few albums out of that. You'd get a few downloads on iTunes.
Like if you'd been hit up to do a set,
yeah,
would you've gone and done it?
Well, if you because 3 Doors Down have been out of the they've been in the wilderness for quite a while, so maybe.
But I mean, if they rang Daniel Connell and said, "Mate, we can't get anyone to do this inauguration. Can you come over and do a solid 20 minutes for us just between the bands?"
Look,
fuck, why not?
If it had been 15 years of nothing for me, and I was just absolutely in the wilderness, I had a big hit song in 1998 or whatever it was with that Superman song.
Yeah. So, okay, all right. I guess I'll do it.
Yeah.
I reckon it would be such a hard decision. Like if you were any band, I reckon, and you got asked to play at Trump's inaugural speech, it'd be hard because you're like, fuck, that's like international exposure. But so many people are going to hate us after that as well.
Well, only 50% of the people, to be fair.
Yeah, but it reminds me of this time I was at a Soundwave, I think it was, and the scheduling got all fucked up. So one of the opening bands of the main stage, who probably would have played to about 1,500 people tops in the massive arena before it was full. One of those opening bands got bumped way up the list and played later in the afternoon when Blink-182 was meant to be playing.
Oh.
And so they're like, everyone, Blink is coming out in an hour. Until then, enjoy Sharks. And they put this band Sharks on. And I was like, fuck, that's pretty lucky, man. You're the opening band and now you get to play for fucking there was about 70,000 people there. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Anyway, no one wanted to hear them. Because they wanted to hear fucking Blink. And in between the songs, in between one of the songs, they were finishing and people were just going like, where's Blink? And all this stuff. Right? And I was like, oh, that's a bit rough. No one's even clapping them and stuff, One of the gaps in between the songs was like, they stopped, they're like, thanks a lot. And then this dude goes, who the fuck are Sharks? Oh, man, how rough is that?
Soul destroying. It's produced by Joey Moy, as I said before. But when I was listening to it, I was like, I'm convinced now that Nickelback must have a studio themselves where no mic is ever touched, no knob is ever touched on the desk. They walk in and record. Everything comes out sounding exactly the same.
Yeah, yes. Because
they've got the settings and they don't change them?
Yeah, or? I mean, everything is set like that amp at that setting with that mic on it. It never gets touched. That is the Nickelback sound.
Yeah.
This is the Nickelback sound. That's the Nickelback sound. They don't have to do anything but go in there and play their instruments, and it comes out sounding exactly the same every time.
It is crazy to think their first album, which we've done. This Is How You Remind Me.
Yeah.
And the production on that album is fucking through the roof, and that was 99 or something.
Yeah. And
then if you listen to them now, it doesn't sound bigger and better. It sounds the same, like what you just said, right? But to think that they were fucking nailing it in 99 and they haven't and they haven't needed to improve from that. They're like, no, this is as good as it's ever going to be. So let's just keep it there.
Yeah.
That's Joey though. Joey's obviously a bit of a loose unit.
Yeah, Joey with the weird shit on his head all the time. Like they're trying to record. It's like, oh look, Joey's got to put something on his head.
Let's just leave the settings the same for 20, 30 years and I'll be able to muck around with shit on my head now. To make you guys laugh. To kill
Someone
the time.
get a photo, quick. Tell me about the video, Bevo.
All right, Dan Southern, hit it.
All right. Here is Ryan Beveridge. He's going to do the thing about the video. That's almost a Bill Cosby impersonation there.
And look up the video in the pudding pan.
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree.
Music video summary
with Bevo. All right,
That's a good spot to put it.
Great.
All right. I like to call the name of the guy singing as the name of the band, and I thought it'd be amusing if his name was Nickleback.
Okay.
Nicholas Elback.
Great.
So we got Nick and the boys head back to their old hometown, which seems to be completely abandoned, possibly due to the citizens of the town wanting absolutely no association, past or present, with Nickleback.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be many people there. Yeah.
It looks like it's like a zombie town.
Yeah. maybe he did run everyone out of town. Like they just couldn't stand.
Maybe
or they didn't want to be
whole town.
associated with him.
They just bought the whole town, like you said.
Yeah.
The school.
His plaything now. Yeah. It's directed by Nigel Dick.
Oh,
Yeah. Old Dickie.
Dickie, no
I've
friends.
spoken about him before. He directed Britney Spears videos, Baby One More Time, and Oops, I Did It Again.
Really?
Yeah. He's the man behind this video as well.
I get.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes a school theme then, because the school's in that one as well, isn't it? The Nickelback Baby One More Time.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
That's what
maybe
you get.
He's a school-based director.
You get Nigel Dick on board, you get school-related videos.
I think he mentions the school in this. Get me Nigel Dick on the phone.
Get me Nigel Dick.
The role of the school today will be played by the school from Baby One More Time.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have any YouTube
nothing
comments or anything for it. Nothing
fancy.
It's full of positivity. That's all I could find. Full of YouTube. I swear to God, people used to go like, "Oh, the YouTube comments, fuck, so harsh." It's like, what? You struggle to find a harsh YouTube comment these days. The algorithm they're doing to like bring down dissent in the bloody world of YouTube must be working because it's positivity everywhere.
All the trolls have gone to Twitter now, I think.
Is that where they are?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't fuck with Twitter that much, like only every now and again, but yeah, okay. They've gone there. Good to know. That's like the Wild West, though. You can put anything on Twitter, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Do you have a Nickelback set list, Bevo?
Yeah, I actually looked up a Sydney one just for the hell of it.
Okay.
Kudos Bank Arena, Sydney, February 15th, 2019, on the Feed the Machine tour. There's a lot of funny notes on this one. There's a song called Hangnail in the brackets. First known performance since 2004. So no one even knows for sure if they or not.
Okay.
They also do that song that Chad Kroger did for the Spider-Man soundtrack, Hero.
No, I think that's a David Bowie song, mate.
Yeah, that's Heroes, plural. And also there's a song called Rockstar, and in brackets, 2 fans on stage from crowd. It doesn't really specify whether they just got up there for no reason or they brought them up.
Okay.
Funny.
Sounds like a great show.
So, yeah, we're going to try and figure out where in the set the band chose to play.
How many songs?
18 songs. 2 of those songs are an encore.
Okay.
So keeping in mind this is a real lightest in the air moment. I don't know if it's a great opener.
What do you reckon, Daniel?
I reckon it's the first song of the. If there's 2 encores, I reckon it's the first one.
Second last.
Second last, the classic.
Second last.
Yep.
Second last.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Song 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice choice. I think the same.
I'm going to go with that as well. I like that. That's where I think. I honestly do.
I can imagine like they come back on and then there's fucking ching cha-ching cha-ching.
This photograph.
The photograph drops down like from the.
He just points at it.
It's like that one. With the shit on his head.
Yeah.
That's good.
Shit on his head.
It's on strings too, and it just lowers down. Just its actual photo size.
I would
just a little
put money.
6x4.
I would literally put money on the fact that they've actually done that.
No,
And they'll just point. They all just point as it comes down. Look.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be the best troll ever if you're Nickelback, if you bring the photo down, like it's the like you've done 2 encores, you haven't played Photograph yet,
Yeah.
and then like everyone's like, oh, are they going to come back out? Surely they haven't played Photograph, and then like the Photograph just drops down from the roof. Everyone like loses their mind, and then they just turn the house lights on. You'd have to, eh?
And just like I said, the 6x4, just the little tiny photograph.
The little tiny photo. I think there's a photo up there.
Yeah, I can't see it very well.
Yeah.
They play it third.
Third?
Yeah, third.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's disappointing.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, very disappointing.
What happened? It was third on the...
Yeah,
third in
third.
the
They played it
list.
third.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit of legacy for it. The single became the band's third top 10 hit in the US. Peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. It got held from the top spot by Kanye West's Gold Digger.
Oh, really?
Kanye stopped him.
One of the
I
great.
didn't realise that was the same year.
Yeah. Yep. And
That's impressive.
yeah,
because like
yeah.
love Kanye and love that song, but if in all honesty, if you were to say to me, which song do you think
The juggernaut of Nickleback is coming.
Yeah, or like out of Gold Digger or Photograph, which song do you think would be number 1 on the charts if they were both released in the same week or whatever?
Yeah.
I would definitely go with Nickelback. I would not be saying Kanye West beat them.
Statistically, it's around maybe 2002, 2003 was the first year that hip hop started outselling rock.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Me?
Do you want to repeat myself or
No, I'm just Bevo's saying ridiculous things. Okay. He's Googling it now. I've rolled him up.
Yeah.
Okay. Bloody net worth. We've got Chad Kroger. Chaddy and Mike are both worth $80 million each.
Fuck, that's
That's so much money.
Yeah. That's all from that's actually from the school break-ins. He got all that from
school break-ins.
None of
Probably
that's
at
from
least 30% of it.
None of that's from the albums. Yeah.
Ryan Peake, the bass player, 65 mil.
Fuck, that's
not
good.
bad. Not bad, is it? And old Daniel, 3 Doors Daniel, he is worth 12 million.
Take that.
What? Yeah. Yep. So the whole Nickelback thing's good decision in the end. Good.
Do you reckon he might be on a
crazy
bit of a...
thing though?
Sorry, you go.
Like, so like he's in 3 Doors Down, massive band.
For a bit.
Nickelback. Yeah, but no, like you would assume that if you're in 3 Doors Down, you'd be set for life. Not only is in that band.
Hold on, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm telling you, man, that.
What, you think they've got a signature perfume or something?
You would at least...
I would assume that you've done something smart along the way with that level of fame and success to just set you up, right? And let's say you fucked that up, then you join Nickelback. Surely now you're set for life. So only have $12 million to your name after both those bands.
He's a drummer.
You fucked right up though.
But I'm wondering if he's on
right up is what I'm saying.
If he's on a retainer at Nickelback, he's not on a part of the 4-way split.
I reckon he's on salary.
Yeah.
I think he's on salary for sure. It's probably a nice salary.
Oh, he's made enough money to live 3 doors down from a mansion, that's for sure.
Yeah, from Chad and Mike's mansion. Yeah, 100%. Let's rate this shit.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
What are we going to rate it out of? What do you think? How many minutes it takes to get a photograph developed?
F-stops on your camera, your Nikon.
The what?
F-stops.
What's an F-stop?
I don't know anything about
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just like, you
fuck.
up like that.
You know when you know the word for a thing, but you don't know what it does?
I've never heard of that at all. I'm going to say minutes for a photo to be developed. We got a 10. A 10 means that you spend eternity in a big W waiting for a photo to be developed that'll never be developed. and you die in there.
Yeah.
That's a 10. So 10 is you would rather die than hear this song ever again. That's a 10. A 1 is that you you send it through all those little computer thingies that your big W's, they all work perfectly. It sends it through. Next thing you know, the bloody photos in your head.
Oh, I hate that
that's
shit
a 1.
so much, eh?
Good day. You're sending your fucking dick there.
No,
all the time.
I didn't get the dick photo done there. I went to get some photos done for a birthday present for Naomi, and I just she gets photos done all the time, and I went in there to get some done, and they're like, "Yeah, no worries, get them off your phone." I'm like, "How do I do that?" She points these big fucking dumb computers that are like harder than any computer to work. And you have to download
it's just got
and then
MS-DOS on it. It's like, do I have to write code to do this or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you give this out of 10, Southern?
Now hear me out here. I really don't like Nickleback. I think
saying that.
Yeah, there's so much about
I don't believe you.
There's so much about his voice that irks me. There's so much about some of their lyrics that I think are fucking cringeworthy.
Okay.
I don't understand how they've had the success they've had, but god damn, I've learnt to like just appreciate a song for like it's an incredible song, and I think this is an incredible song no matter who wrote it, who sings it, and I'm giving it a 2.
Wow.
I think it's fucking incredible. I don't know.
Incredible. You've got Hey Jude, you've got Like a Rolling Stone, and
like
Photograph by Nickleback. What do you give it, Bevo?
It's also a weird one for me because I don't hate Nickelback at all, but I don't have any of their albums. I couldn't give 2 fucks if they were rolling through town or whatever. Like, there's a few songs I like, okay, and I guess this is one of them. I guess, but yeah, it's like I'm gonna give it a 6. I reckon. I don't think we give enough 6s in this podcast. So
okay, all right, throwing 6 out there. What do you reckon, Daniel? What do you want to give it, mate?
I'm going to give it 1 point for each of. Was it Kim? Was that her name?
Yeah, Kim. Yeah,
Kim's kids.
Yeah.
So 2 as well. Oh, I'll give it 2 for Kim. I'll get that, and then 1 point for each time he broke into the school. So 8.
11.
6 and 2, 8. I'll give it 8.
Yeah, don't forget about the break-in.
Yeah. It's like I can't say I hate Nickelback as much as some people, but it's just that song. I just listened to it way too much over one summer because of a mate, and it's just gives me
fucking mate
doesn't bring back good memories.
Yeah.
And now that we've really broken it down, I do dislike it more than I did an hour ago.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So I'll sit on 8. Thank you.
Okay, nice. Well, I'm going to go a ring-a-ding-ding, a bam-bam-bam, and give it a Crazy Frog 4.
Yes.
They made out all right, the old Nichols.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this one missed, like I said, this one missed me completely. Like, I don't know how I dodged it, but I did.
Do yourself a favour and watch the meme after this.
Okay, I will.
It's very
You'll
short.
Just see
it's very,
the 1001
very
Songs fucking Instagram page will just be posting memes that are 15 years old.
Yeah,
that'll be me.
No, but we'll do like current versions of it though.
Nah.
Yeah, it'd be like, look at this photograph. It'll be the Crazy Frog's dick.
Oh yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Thanks so much for doing this, Daniel.
No worries, guys. Thanks very much for having me on.
Thanks, man.
Oh, mate, it's good time. Tell people where they should follow you, and I'm assuming you'll play gigs again one
Hopefully,
day.
Yeah, it's looking like towards the end of the year. I'm hoping to do some shows in Bateman's Bay actually on the 1st and 2nd of December.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, if all's going well with the borders.
I'll be there.
At Catalina Country Club, right across the road from the
Fuck
church.
off,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
All right, road trip.
So
can I come?
Hopefully, some live stuff down.
I've got a holiday place at Ulladulla. Like, it's not that far.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, so
Can I come stay at your house, Chibs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it because of that time that thing that happened?
No, but also that.
Yeah.
But I'm just on on Instagram and Facebook and that Daniel Connell Comedy.
Yeah, good stuff. And jump on YouTube and look it up because there's some funny shit on there.
I'm going to go on there right now and look at these Nickleback memes.
Yeah. I'll be up all night, god damn it. All right, thanks again for doing this. Everybody else, get fucked.
You fucking fuck it. Fuck off, you fucking dickheads. Fuck off.
Hi everyone, it's Dan here from 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. I'm here today to let you know that our podcast is now available on Patreon. That's right, for as little as $2 a month, you can now support this podcast rather than listen to it for free, effectively stealing the food out of the mouths of our starving children. There's one of them now. So why not join us on Patreon? You get bonus stuff each month, and you can even be a guest on the podcast if you want. Now, doesn't that sound better than making our poor children starve? Oh, kids are great, aren't they? Anyway, on with today's episode.